Good evening, guys. Welcome to Tuesday at Two Lines. Sorry, just a minute or two late. Was doing some last minute setup. Hopefully everyone is having a great Tuesday. It's crazy how fast these Tuesdays come around each week. Pretty awesome. So I've been doing a lot of testing, trying to prepare for the Scale Auto race this weekend. I'm trying to get the live stream, everything that I need for live stream. And so I've been working on that, and it's prevented me from doing a lot of other things, like actually prepare for the race. I'm prepared for the live stream, but I'm not prepared to actually pull the trigger and race. I've got to put in a few practice sessions, but not very much. So, yeah, it is what it is. So how are you this evening? Hopefully you are well and enjoying your week. I'm going through some notes here. Just want to do a big shout out before I do some shout outs of who is in the chat. And one of my favorite actors passed away today, Robert Redford. And I just thought I would do a shout out. One of my favorite movies of all time is the movie Sneakers. If you're familiar with it, it's fantastic, and his character Marty. I think the movie's from like 1992. I've probably watched that movie 100 times, and it's one of my favorites. And so, rest in peace, Robert Redford. So, Elmer is in, Robert Lee is in, Jerry is in, Danny. Hope everyone has had a good Tuesday. Yeah. B-Rads is in the house. Chris Frater is in the house. Steve Sweeney is in the house. Guys, we're in early chatting. Hank, good evening. Nick V, good evening. Hey, Rob. Rob, we get to hang out this weekend. Looking forward to it. Hopefully you're doing well. Ernest is in the house. Hey, Ernest. Thanks for joining tonight. Jeff G. Hey, Jim. Hope you're doing well. I've been testing a bunch of equipment to try to improve my live stream. Jim, I picked up an extra camera, and I feel like the footage is not bad from it. Let me throw it up here. Yeah, I don't like what the widget's doing. But that camera angle is a little close, but I think the footage should be good from it. There's kind of the overhead of the track. I am streaming in 1080p, but I can run that camera in 1080p at like 100 frames per second. So I think that the motion will be pretty good. I don't have that set up yet. It's running in 4K right now, but it's being downsized for the stream. So I'm really happy with that. Happy enough that I actually ordered another one today. It's spending way too much money on gear and not enough on slot cars, to be honest with you. But I want to provide really good coverage for this Scale Auto event. It's not going to be Electric Dreams level, but it will be Two Lines level, which, if you know me, I try to get 80% of the quality for 20% of the cost. Too funny. Mr. Albright, it's that time again. Welcome. Glad you're here. Hey, Lotus 24, welcome. Yeah, Steve, there is lots of racing action over the next few days. That's pretty exciting. Hey, Greg. Thanks for being here. Nick V. Vince. How are you, Vince? Hopefully you're well. Hey, Chris. Bryce is in the house. HSF is in the house. And we got a good crowd tonight. 88 already, and we're 7 minutes in. 5 minutes in. I was 2 minutes late. Sorry about that. Hey, Ron. Lots of people in. Pistol Pete is in this evening. Good evening. Yeah, this is awesome. But I will be doing the live stream on my channel. I will probably do a little bit. I'll do some testing on Friday to make sure that the camera angles are good and the internet access is good. Yeah. So look for a post sometime on Friday, and then I will probably put the post out early, maybe in the next day or so for Saturday's live stream. And I know there's a bunch of other things going on. Shout out to the Three Amigos. I know that they are going to be on the Australia guys live stream on Saturday. And so hopefully we don't bump into each other. But go watch their stream because ours is an endurance race. It's going to last probably 8 or 10 hours. It's a 6-hour race, but I think there's 12 or 13 teams, so the rotation is going to take a while. But it's a Marty party. Yeah, sorry about that. I didn't mean to be a few minutes late. Hey, Gary. Hey, DW. Good evening, Roger. Yeah, so I'm pretty excited about that. My hope is I can run the widget on the timing. I talked to Oscar. I talked to Oliver. Sorry, Oscar. I talked to Oliver earlier. I texted him and asked him what software they would be using. I was hoping that we'd be using FastLapse because FastLapse looks fantastic on the screen. But we're going to be using PC Lap Counter, which is what they used the last time. And so hopefully I can run this widget so I can superimpose it over the screen so I don't waste a camera shot on just covering the leaderboard. So I've got a leaderboard shot set up. Let me just look at those graphics. It's good. So yeah, that's my hope for this weekend. I think it starts at 10 a.m. The race starts at 10 a.m. There's no qualifying because it's an endurance race. My guess is they're just going to put people in the computer, and whoever gets spit out in what lanes they start in is where they start. Hey, Bill. Thanks for being here. Man, Bill's got some great builds. Builds a fast car, and they look great. It was a joy getting to watch your car on the Home Racing World proxy a couple weeks ago, which was a lot of fun. I got my car back. It's over on the Wood Oval, and Dusty got his car, and his car is way faster than mine. My car it must have used it as a hammer because it's not quite as quick on my track as it was. It was faster on Harry's track. It ran really well, but it didn't do so well on the other. But anyway, we'll tear it apart at some point. But yeah, thanks for tuning in tonight. What else? Hey, Chris. Hey, Harry. Yeah, we got a lot of people. JD John is in. Yeah, Rob, are we teammates? I'm sorry. You're stuck with me again. Hey, Dave. Yeah, I'm looking forward. Hopefully I'll get to tune in a little bit on Saturday with you guys. But I might be in the midst of some racing. So if not, I'll check it out after the fact. George is in the house. Hey, George. John Tucci. Yeah, gosh, we got a great crowd tonight. Almost 100 people. You can tell we're starting to get back in the swing of things. We're getting towards the end of summer, and we are, I am sporting the Two Lines t-shirt. And people are starting to get back to their track, and we're starting to see that in the live stream. People are jumping back into the conversation because fall is just what, a week away. So, but Patrick is in the house. Patrick, been messing with Fast Laps. It looks great, and I was hoping that Oliver might be using it this weekend, but it doesn't look like it. It looks like he is going with PC Lap Counter. He said that he did not have time to dive in and get to know your software. The thing is, he's got me and he's got Greg. If he really wanted to use it, we could help out. Really, all you need is about 10 minutes. And I told him the director's screen is fantastic. You would miss that during the race. Hey, Ben, actually, I saw your message, Ben, and I apologize. I meant to take a picture of the controller and send that to you. So I will do that sometime tonight after we're done, if that's okay. 89, the Sundance Kid had a good run. Yes, he did. But, yeah, man, day 2 of retirement just feels like another day off. Maybe that'll change in a few weeks. Maybe. But that's a good feeling, though, right? It's got to be. Hey, Charles, welcome. Marty, The Natural, wonderful Robert Redford movie as well. Yeah, I agree. There's so many of them. I loved him in the Marvel movies. I thought he played a great villain in hiding there in the Avengers. But yeah, he's got so many great movies, and I know people are really big fans of his older stuff. But yeah, Sneakers is one of my favorites. Butch Cassidy, yep, Harry, that's another one. Yeah, that's a great movie. Yeah, Lotus, you finally made it for the start. That's great. Thanks for being here. Colt, what's up, Colt? How you doing? Well, hopefully. Hey, Brandon, good evening. Man. All right. Highway Slot Cars is in the house. Just woke up. All right. So yeah, I don't know what's going on in the world of slot cars. We've got lots of racing going on. Ray Lego's race is going on. That Super Tire, official partner of Two Lines Slot Cars. Pam did an awesome job with the White Ghost tires for that NSR race that Ray is hosting at his track. I have a feeling that if we didn't have this Scale Auto race, that we may have tried to figure out how to get down to his track and that race. So that will be fun. Hey, Richard. So hopefully Ray has a great weekend of racing at that place. The Scale Auto event, the 6-hour endurance in Michigan, will be it's a venue move. It's at the Professor Motor Warehouse. So that's kind of cool that we'll get to check out Oliver's place and be at the warehouse. But it might be trouble because that means there's lots of slot cars to buy there. So maybe being at that venue is not the best thing. Good evening, Kirby. Zachary, thanks for tuning in. Glad you're here. Craig, what's up? Hey, Dojo, I got your stickers today. Thanks, man. Those are great stickers. Well done. I'll get I got stickers from DOS too today. So I need to get stickers out to you guys. So I'll get them out. Hey, James, go Reds and Bengals. Yeah, the Reds kind of need a miracle. I don't know if they're going to make it. If the Mets keep playing bad, maybe. Steven, I have some amazing liveries for this weekend for everyone to enjoy. Nice. I'm sure your cars are not bad too. Got some Stay Clean, like several you suggested, made a world of difference. Never would have guessed drinking it. Steady my hand though. Nice, Chris. Chris, I'm glad it worked for you. It's really good. Hey, Alan. Thanks for joining. Good evening. Slaughter. Hey everyone, I'm here for a short time again tonight. I'll catch up tomorrow. Yeah, no problem, Dave. Thanks for jumping on and saying hey. It's always good to have you in the house, but I know it's a late night for you. So yeah. Let's see. What else do we have to talk about? Oh, of course, we have Super Tires swag kit to give away tonight. Congratulations to last week's winners. I heard from Daryl, but I didn't hear from the other winner. Off the top of my head, I can't remember who that was. I might have to go back and look. So hopefully they're in the chat tonight. I know when I see them in the chat, I'll recognize them. Make sure that we call them out that they won, so they get a hold of me, so we can get them some freebies from Super Tire. Pamela had sent me a message about it. So, but yeah, shout out to Super Tires being the sponsor. We'll give those away in a little bit, and then we will give away the Magnetic Racing billboard. And Slaughter, I know you're a little jealous of my billboard from those guys, but I want to show you something. I know I always say that I can't do scenery. I'm not good at it. But thanks to the Magnetic Racing guys, they make it so easy. I built one of my billboards. So here you go. Here is my 2 lines billboard. How does that look? Not bad. Not shabby. Not too shabby. Yeah, dude, it's cool. So cool. But I've got some exciting news to announce. If you go to Magnetic Racing, you can buy this now. Ian sent me a message about 2 hours ago and said, hey, we have some people reaching out that would love to buy this. Is it okay if we sell it? And I was like, of course, if somebody wants to buy one of these, heck yeah. You don't need my permission. I mean, I guess they felt like they did because it's my logo, but I mean, shout out to Raul. He's the one who reworked my logo for me. But we'll be giving one of these kits away tonight before we end the show. So, but this is what it can look like. I guess I could give this one away. My fear is it not making it, through shipping. But the one that Ian and Doug sent did survive. But I painted mine a little different. I basically used paint that I already had available. And so I did the background in gray because I thought that would pop off of that really nice. But guys, these kits they're really easy to build, and it was fun. It was enjoyable. I sat down in my kitchen, and I didn't make a video of it because I know there's so many videos of people making this stuff that I didn't think anybody'd want to sit through watching me do this. But I feel like it turned out great. We'll be giving one of these away. Whether it's this one or whether it's just a flat kit, it's probably easier to ship a flat kit to you. And you might want to paint it up different. So there you go. But shout out to Ian and Doug. They hit a home run with this thing. And so we're gonna give them away. So yeah, thanks. That's just so cool. Highway says, Marty, try a program called OBS. That's what I'm using, and it works great. You can have multiple cameras and switch from camera to camera. Highway, I am using Ecamm Live, and it's not free like OBS, but it handles things. It's so easy, and so there's a cost to it, but and it's Mac only. But it works fantastic. So it's just super easy to do these overlays and all the other things that go on. It's great. So I have used OBS. I started there, but bringing on a guest in OBS is kind of complicated, and Ecamm simplifies that and makes it easy. But yeah, great shout out. The Natural is my favorite of his movies. Yeah, Dojo, that's a good one. I'm a sucker for sports movies. I love baseball movies too. Hey, Bruce. What's up? Hey, Boondock Slot. First time catching the show live. Well, thanks for tuning in, man. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. Hello, Short Timer. Hey, Dave Slot Car Asylum. So, yeah, we'll give away one of the kits. See, I've got one laying right here. And so this is what it will look like when it comes to you. Unless I end up, sending the one I painted, but like some people, they like to do these. So we'll give away the kit. How's that? I made up my mind, and we'll give that away. And so I guess you still have time to go like and subscribe, and make a comment on that video that I did about the billboard. So you'd have to leave the live stream or in another window, go to that and leave a comment, because that's what I'm going to do. Is I'm going to use a picker and go straight from there, to give that away, and we'll give that away here shortly. We won't make people wait all night. Yeah, man, I'm glad that Jim had a great turnout for his celebration. Our buddy Jim, who passed away last month, had a celebration of life on Saturday, and I couldn't make it down. I had a work thing that I was involved with that I couldn't get out of. So, but yeah, Jim was a great guy. So it was great that everybody got to meet up. Got your Swift Slots Ford Sierra from Rob. Nice. Hey, Patrick. Let's see. What else do we have? Jamie. What's up, Jamie? Won't be long, buddy. We'll be racing at Bruce's, so looking forward to that. Hope you're doing well. Hope the family's well. Hey, Doug. Hopefully things are good your way. If I miss somebody's question, make sure you put a Q in there. It'll be interesting to see what settles in and pulls the fast lap with no qualifying. Yeah, I mean, it's an LMP race, so we'll be all in Scale Auto LMP cars. This is Greg's car. Here's mine. I've been running some laps on these. Greg's car is just a little quicker than mine. It runs really, really well. It's very consistent, pretty easy drive for the most part. So it'll be interesting. 100 watching by 10 minutes in. Yeah, I mean, it's the time of year, Dave. I think that people are starting to get back to their tracks, and it's starting to get darker. I noticed it as I came downstairs to go live. Hey, Dogtown Slots. Let's see here. Hey, Bruce. I saw a rerun in here. I don't think I gave you a shout out. Hold on. Was I mistaken? I was going to ask you if you were planning to be at the race. Where did you go? Rerun. Well, I know. I thought I saw you. So rerun, if you're still in there, are you planning to be at this race this weekend? Oh, there you are. Rerun. We use fast laps. Nice. Yeah, rerun. I love it. It's so good. Yeah. Are you guys planning to be at the race this weekend, the Scale Auto race? Do you have a team put together? Let me know in the chat. It'd be cool to see who all's hanging in there. Really enjoyed the controller shoot out this weekend. Hank, I'm actually shooting a more detailed version of that. I know that video is not going to be for everybody, but that controller, I'm really starting to dial in a little bit, and I'm liking it a lot. Again, it's not for everybody. It's got a lot going on, but I think once the manual is so good that I think it's easier to get dialed in pretty quick. So, hey, Dusty, thanks for tuning in. Dusty is in the middle of one of those, projects. It's going to take a couple minutes, and he's like 3 hours, 4 hours in. You know how that goes. Of course they are, Jerry. So I can see if the Mets are winning 8-2, I don't have to worry about the Reds being in the playoffs. I love the Ghost Super Tires. They're sweet on the car, and mechanical grip in the corners feels even better. I would say that the grip level is probably the same as the rest of the Super Tires, would be my guess. But man, they look awesome. So Pamela hit a home run with those. Well done, Super Tires. It's cool that they're using them for that race. I think it'll be a great handout tire. They just look really cool. Leave your wallets at the hotel. Yep, that's probably the wise thing to do. The Sting, yeah, people are throwing out movies. Yeah. Well, Hank, I'm glad you enjoyed that. There's more detail coming. I think that, like I said, reach out to Greg at Velocity Racing Slot Parts, or Velocity Slot Racing Parts. Gosh, I can mess that up. Because he will be a reseller for those, the MK15s. So reach out to him. And then in the next video, some information out there. They don't have a website. They only do direct sales for the most part, except for now Greg is going to be a reseller here in the States. Nobody else has picked up the MK15 yet. So I don't know, maybe now that my video is out there, maybe people will want it. Shout out to Pam Super Tire. She's sending some stickers my way. That's awesome, Rerun. Yeah. What else? Let's see if I make sure I don't miss anything here. Marty, my stickers came in today. We'll get your address and send a few your way. Hey, DW. I'm glad they showed up. That's awesome. My address was probably on the envelope, I believe. But if you need it, just send me a message. I can get it to you. No worries. Super Tire is the official tire of Two Lions Tuesday. That's right. It looks good from a distance. Thanks, Chris. I'm super proud of them. I think they look awesome. Thanks, Dave. It would look good on somebody's track. I'm telling you. Who will win the XP in the battle for the top comments between the Chris's tonight? See, I used Ecamm and I can't see that, so I have no idea. That's Ecamm needs to be able to do that. Wow, we have 132 people watching, 68 thumbs up. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that. That's awesome. Daniel, good evening. My son Max is watching and says hello. Hey, Max. Thanks for tuning in. I hear you like the billboard, but mine was kind of boring because it wasn't lit up, if I'm not mistaken. HSF, are there Ghost tires just available in silicone only? HSF, I think they were made to be handout motors for Ray Lego's race this weekend. Now Pamela said that if you go to Great Traditions, there's all kinds of color tires, fluorescents, the orange, the yellow, the blue. in lots of different sizes that Great Traditions has. So if you're looking for some colors, I would check that out. But maybe, just maybe, the Ghost White tires might be available after this race. Maybe, I don't know. I'm just saying that. I haven't talked to Pamela about that, so don't hold. Sorry, Pamela, if I misspoke. But I think you would have a lot of people after this. They just look so good on the cars. So HSF, let's hope that they're available. Thanks, Vince. Hey, Sean, thanks, man. Only silicone. There you go. There you go. Early Thunderjet HOs. Clean your nose, Sean. Oh, my mic is cutting in and out. How about now? Hopefully that may have been it. I moved it and that mic cable was check 1 2, check 1 2. Yeah, it looks like that may have been it. Thanks, Greg. I just saw your text roll up on the screen. I need a logo. Going to work on it. Would be my first. Dogtown says if he wins, it would be his first scenery. Nice. Yeah, and all you need is a 12-volt power supply. And thanks to Greg at Clearwater, he sent me a transformer for a train set, and it works awesome. And so I just kind of keep linking them because it can handle all those lights. So I've got my lights, my garage, my 2 lines billboard back here. I've got my Racetrack Scenics 2 lines billboards back here, and those are lit, and they look good. I just ordered a 3A3D Dodge truck, KR, well done. I have not ordered mine yet, mainly because I'm out of slot car money because I bought 2 cameras this week. But I need to order them too. I think if I ordered one, when I order one, I want I think I want the Ford and the Chevy, the old one, not the square body. I think those 2 are my favorite. But that's cool. You got those ordered. Go ahead and send it to me. All right, DW. That's great. Debbie is in. Hey, Debbie. What's up? You know where to find your husband. So, oh yeah. I think let's try. Let me see if I can. I have the link actually to the website. In and out again. Greg, I'm not seeing it on my end. I wonder if it's a stream issue. Let me look at Ecamm Live. Roadcaster Pro, stereo. I think I'm good. I backed away from it. Maybe that's what you're referring to. I may have to switch back to my old microphone. Let's see here. See if I can find it. Here it is. Copy. And then if I go over to YouTube, I should be able to drop this in. Maybe. My channel. My videos. And it should tell me that I'm live. Well, it doesn't. No, crap. Okay. I'm just sorry, guys. I'm trying to put the. Let me do this. Facebook. It was our end, it seems. Okay. Good. Not sorry. Nope. It was. He sent that to me via Gmail. Magnetic racing. Okay. Visit our shop. And modern pit container truck billboards. Here we go. Ah, there it is. Boom. All right. Sorry, guys. Took me a second to get there. And here is now in the chat. So there's a link. If you're wanting to buy one and you don't win. It's not a mic issue. There was a little hiccup with your feed and the audio got off from the video. If people refresh, it's good. Hey, thanks. Appreciate that, Sean. Been collecting power supplies for years, even have a remote control to run 12-volt stuff. B-Rad's nice. Oh, Dusty beat me to it. Thanks, Dusty. It's really cool. Yeah, Train power packs are perfect for track lighting. Slothar at Clearwater. It was cutting out for you, but it was the browser. Okay. Hey, Malcolm. When I was a kid, my old man had white tires made from flip-flop rubber, hooked up nice. It only cuts out when you talk softly, and then the gate. Yeah, gate's completely. Yeah. I probably need to turn that gate down just a touch, but I've got a fan that runs on my hot water heater, which is right about 10 feet that way. And when that fan kicks on, if I take the gate too far, it doesn't. It picks it up. I'll have to have a chat with that Oliver guy. Do you know if you'll still be able to run multiple rotations? I believe that PC Lap Counter runs multiple rotations. I think they've managed stuff with it before, but yeah. Vin says he picked up a Revo RX-7 last week. Like all Revo cars, very good. Yeah, I'm really wanting to go. Rerun says, where's the slot car race this weekend? It's at Professor Motors warehouse. The freighters need it. All right. So Dan, I think it was refresh the feed. Sorry about that. I don't know if there was anything on my end. Let me look at bandwidth statistics. Rolling bandwidth requirement is 5.3 meg. And yeah, I've got plenty of bandwidth. There's Pam. Hey, Pam. Welcome. Joe and Ripple. Is Jen in them? Or are you just saying hello to Jen? Hey, Joe. Yeah, I apologize. I'll stop backing off the mic. I can turn that noise gate down just a touch. Tell me if it gets noisy. Thanks, Dan. It's probably going to be good until something turns on. I have power strips easy shut down until I finish wiring. B-Rads, it works. Hey, DeFingers, dropping in, watching on the big screen with the daughter. Nice. Well, hello. Let's see, what else? The gang's all here, and by that I mean Ripple fans. This is not a broadcast bandwidth or anything like that. It's clearly a gating the mic. Yeah, it is when I back off. I've got to be in the mic. Gates are usually horrible. I know, but I've got that fan that kicks on and then it gets super noisy and then people complain about that audio. So I can't win. What brand noise gate? It's actually part of the Rodecaster Pro that I use. And so that's what the noise gate I'm using. We are all Jennifer fans. There you go. I can't turn you up very loud. All right. So let's let me go out and we'll go ahead and give away the 2 lines kit. So let's do it. So let me go to YouTube. Go to my channel. And I will go to my videos. And I will go to this video. Excuse me, you're reading wrong. Oh. Love ads. And then anybody who, it says this video only has 482 views. So you've got a great chance at winning. And then I'll go here. And I'm going to use pick a winner.co. We'll try that one. Select a filter you would like to use. Continue. So it says that there was 71 comments on that video, 116 likes, but only 71 comments. So let me do this. Can you guys, if I do this, oh wait, I'll do this. Overlay, screen share overlay. And then I will just tell it to choose the, Safari YouTube random comment picker. All right. So I'll put this down here so you guys can see. Well, how about I do this? I'll do it over here. And you guys should be able to see it. So loaded 71 comments and let's pick a winner. Easy E slot cars. There you go. And you are the winner. Ernest. That's awesome. Oops. And why did that change? Not the entire screen. Oh, it's because I killed that window. Got it. So Ernest is the winner. Easy E slot cars. You're the winner of the 2 Lines billboard. Send me an email at I just put it in the chat. Congratulations, Ernest. There you go. Heck yeah. So you are the winner of the 2 Lines. You and Colt now have something cool. Hopefully you think it's cool to put on your track. That's fantastic. Congratulations. Congratulations. Nice, Ernest. Nice one. Easy. Brian says, congrats. There you go. So Ernest, hit me with an email at that email address that I have up on the screen. And yeah. But here's the thing, guys. I have another kit over here that they gave me to give away. And so we're going to let this go one more week. And next Tuesday, we'll give another one away. I thought about giving one away at the race this weekend, but we'll give it away next Tuesday. So you've got one more shot to win. So if you go out and you go comment on that, you had a 1 in 71 chance. And since Ernest already won, he's not eligible to win next week. We'll give another one away. Hey, Eric. Thanks for tuning in. Hey, Michael Squire. And then if you don't want to wait, the link is in the chat to go to Magnetic Racing, and you can now order the 2 Lines special billboard. Super easy to do. You can paint it to look just like that. Yeah. How about that? All right. So what else do we have to talk about? Oh, thanks, Dusty. I got your text. We talked about the toolkit from Harbor Freight last week and how great that was. I had, I don't know, maybe 10 guys reach out and say that they went and bought it. So that's awesome. Harbor Freight, you want to partner with the channel? Just hit me up. I'll do something. I can do something. We can collaborate on something. Hey, Jan. Awesome. Send it to Holland. Well, it's probably easier for you to get one directly from those guys. If you would have won, I probably would have asked them to print another one, and send it direct because it would be cheaper. Because I actually got a bill from UPS today for the package that they sent to get through customs and the whole new, stuff that you got to deal with. It was like 58 cents plus there's a broker fee that is like minimum of $15, which is stupid, but it is what it is. Just Michael Borg says, just started to build a wood track. Will take months to finish. What kind of wood track are you building, Michael? How big? How many lanes? Curious. Really curious. So that's awesome. Let's see. And I enjoy the track building process, whether it's plastic track or the wood track that I built. I've got videos out there on building a wood oval. Yeah, Jan. Just wish Just wish the kit had 0.7 and 0.13. Elmer, I agree. For us, especially the 1.3, I don't know that I really use a 0.7. I use a 0.9 a lot, but the 1.3 is one that we use frequently, and it's the only missing from that. And so I should send an email to Harbor Freight and say, hey, or to Quinn and say, hey, swap out one of the Phillips heads, like the 10 Phillips heads that you gave us, and give us the 1.3, and it'll be, and then you could call it the slot car specific toolkit. Everyone has to have their hands in the consumer's pocket. Curvy, man, if you aren't, you hit the nail on the head, because I feel like there's a big money grab right now from everyone. Our real estate taxes here in Chillicothe, they just reassessed our property. And it's the first time I've ever owned a house in Ohio where my tax value is more than what I paid for my house. It's always been a percentage under what the last sale price was. And they just reevaluated. And man, I hope what they valued my house, I hope if I ever sell it, I can sell it for that. So yeah, my property tax doubled. And then 2 days later, after they announced what those rates were going to be, my insurance company called and said they were doubling the cost of my homeowner's insurance. And my insurance agent is a good friend of mine, and he did not want to make that phone call, or actually it was an email. And then a lady in his office called, which is awful. So yeah, my annual expense, I mean, just for those, just doubled overnight. And it's just a big money grab. It's like everybody else is raising their prices, so we have to do the same thing. Sean has a question. How do you mount a pinion on a front motor Skillectric like the Cobra? Most pinion mounters aren't that long. So you're saying you've got to get that. It's a long shaft? I don't have one of those. I've not done that. If anybody in the chat can help out with that. That's awesome. I'm glad. Colt, you got one coming. Hey, Mike. Good evening. Hopefully you're well. Skillectric has a special tool, and a very good one. There you go. You have to track down that tool. Gary Driscoll. That's why I don't refinance, and they're allowed to reassess your house and you pay the new tax. Gary, I actually, when the appraiser showed up at our house, they left a little note for us to call and let them come back in. And I'm not, no, you don't get to come into my house. And they basically made an estimate of the improvements that I've made. I'm like, how do you know what I've done? I haven't done any improvements since I moved in. How do you know? So anyway, it is what it is. We won't get into that. Our water, electric has doubled in the last few months. Very crazy. Yep. We're seeing it in our water bills, our electric bills, gas bill, everything. Like I said, it's just right now, it's a big money grab. When people don't have the money, that's the problem. My homeowner's insurance nearly doubled in 3 years. Yeah, B-Rads. It's tough. It's nothing to take pictures at yet. I just document for now. There you go. Who sells the tool in the U.S.? I would check with who are a big Skillectric. I don't think Bruce has it at Cincy Slots. I'm not familiar with it, but maybe Great Traditions. Professor Motor, maybe. Avant Slot has a motor with an excellent long shaft. I had the same issue with Carrera motors. I just put a small shim in my slotting plus puller. Yeah, for mine, I did the same thing. I created a little, I cut some brass tubing. switch home insurance companies, hopefully. Oh, Daryl Rogers jump in. Hey, Daryl. There you go. Try that Narragansett for homeowners. They need to drop the mortgage rates. I work for a bank. We would love to drop the mortgage rates, but people want 4.5% on their CD rates. So we're waiting for them to drop the prime rate. And when they drop the prime rate, then all of those loan rates will go down. So I agree, George. Hey, John, late to the party? Never late. It's all good. It's worldwide, taxing us out of our homes. State government here can't tax our spare rooms. Gotcha. Patrick, loving the fast laps. Daniel, nice. Good plug. Yeah, get back to your build, man. Appreciate you participating in the chat. Hopefully it goes well. We'd love to get an update at some point. Michael, thanks, man. Appreciate it. So I always wait till the last minute to give away the super tires, and I don't want to do that tonight. I want to jump on that. So I'm going to go ahead and do that as well. The problem is I can't use the same website because the live chat comments are different. Hey, Alan. Yep, good time remembering Jim. I'm sorry that I wasn't able to go, but I was there in spirit, man. Good dude, man. Hip replacement next month equals freighter babysitting. I missed this round of freighter will need projects when he babysits. I got you. Now I'm tracking. All right. So super tires, Pamela, we're going to go ahead and give those away. It's 9:00. I should do that. I should 9:00 hour, 9 p.m. Eastern is when we do the giveaway. Because right now we have 122 people. I think we were up to 129 at one point. And so let's drop these, copy and paste. And let's see who it is. It picks a comment. And here we go. Marty is our winner of the super tires. Marty, reach out to me. Make sure I've got your address, and I'll get that to Pamela, and you get 3 sets of super tires. That'll run good on Steve's old track. That's awesome. So congrats. Yes, I love these giveaways. So Marty Perrett, you are our winner tonight. The broker sent the email. Let's see. Oh, they want to tax your spare rooms. Gotcha. Our mortgage rates are good, but get smashed on property tax and utilities. Yeah. I'm locked into a good rate on my mortgage, and I'm almost done. Move your house to California. Prop 13 doesn't allow that to happen. Yeah, but Jim, you guys pay like $6 a gallon for gas right now. So there was our giveaway. Thanks, JD. What else? DOS. I did get there you are. I got your stickers today. So, yep, congrats. You are the winner of our super tires this week. That's cool. I'm glad you were it was somebody that was in the chat. I have some red, white, and blue swirl super tires Bruce gave me. Nice. Yeah, Jamie, I appreciate that, and it means a lot. Will the white tires be available for sale? Everybody's asking about the white ghost tires, Pamela. But no tax on free super tires. That's right. There's your reprieve. Too funny. $4.50 for premium gas in Modesto. That's pretty good, Brian. Nice. That's, I mean, we're paying, I think it was $2.89, $2.90. I don't know. I haven't put gas in my truck in a week, so I'll have to put gas in it tomorrow. Well, I'll find out how much gas is here. I don't really pay attention until it's time to fill up. $4.90 a gallon. Yeah, you're $2 a gallon more expensive, and that's probably all tax. $3.89 here. $2.81 this morning. It's actually stayed around the $4 mark. Wow. All year long. So, yeah, this last little bit, maybe I run some laps, and I'll let it rotate through the camera angles, and I will put a microphone on. And I can talk a little bit about this new controller a little bit, maybe. Yeah. So what are we going to run? We could run... Let's do this. I'm going to pull this one out. And then we're going to every 30. Okay. There we go. All right. You guys have me? Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Test 1, 2. Yes, you have me. So maybe we'll run... Let's see. We'll run 908s tonight. I'll run my favorite. Let's run the white lane. And we'll see. Let's see, pause practice, resume. Oh, it's because I'm not plugged into blue. I'm plugged into blue, not white. There we go. So, guys, talking a little bit about my track, it's been a while since I've talked about it. The lane length is about 94 feet total, 4-lane Carrera, and it's a lot of fun. It was fun to have Greg come over a couple weeks ago and run some laps. It's the first time he'd been on this new layout, and he gave me some feedback about it, and I think we're all in conclusion that it's going to stay like this for a while. Oh, And it should be fairly clean. I cleaned it really good. Oh boy. All right, lost focus. But it's got a couple of places that are pretty, there's nothing really too tough about this track, just be honest. But there are some places that you really can lose a lot of time. That long straight, if you don't have gearing right, you're in trouble. But you've got to have some good brakes at the end. You got to be able to get through the S turns quick. And this car does all of it really well. I ran some laps with each of my controllers as I was working on this video, like the shootout video. And the MK15, this really does a nice job of being able to control the power of the car. And I was getting a lot of outs with it at first. And I thought, what if I just calm the motor down just a bit and see what happens? And I rolled off about 2 points. When I say 2 points, I think I pulled the power down to 15 from 18, so about 3 numbers on the dial. And I ran faster laps with less power because I picked up so much speed through the S turns. The car really responded to that, and I stayed in the slot. And that was the big thing, is like, maybe I'll slow down a tenth, but if I don't come out very often, then that'll be a big win. I'll be honest with you, this weekend I'm a little nervous about this Scale Auto race. And what I'm nervous about is if I wreck a car or I come out of the slot and it costs me time, I'm okay with that. But when I've got a team of other people relying on me, that's a little nerve-wracking for me. And if I feel like I'm letting my team down, like the other 2 endurance races that I've raced in, then that's what I'm most concerned about this weekend, right? And so I hope that I can just keep it in the slot, stay focused, put up consistent laps, and not cost my team too much, right? That's my concern, is just keeping it in, and not disappointing the rest of my teammates. Greg, Rob, Daniel. Yep, see there, I lost some focus. But that car is real solid. It's easy drive. I'm looking at, oh dang, I just looked at the board. 6839, 6860, 6860. Yeah, the car is actually, the track's pretty quick tonight. If I'm that quickly was under 7, and I've already ran 31 laps. Only had a couple outs at this point. I'd really like to do better than that. I'd like to go a couple hundred laps without an out. I don't know if that'll happen this weekend, but we'll see about being consistent. So I don't know. What are you guys' thoughts? I'm not able to see the chat right now, so that's the only problem. But what are your thoughts about endurance racing and having teammates? Dusty and I were talking about it the other night, and that's the one thing we're both a little nervous about, is letting our team down. Well, that felt like a fast lap. 6.9. No, it wasn't as fast as I thought it was. But yeah, this layout is really a lot of fun. It's got good flow, but it does have enough technical to keep you interested. Um, really, really pretty happy with that. I'll clean the tires, although they were pretty clean. They didn't really need it. I'm gonna sneak over and take a look at the comments, see if I'm missing anything. A lot of responses on the white Ghost grips. Yes. Email us. Let us know what part numbers if you're interested. We want to make them, but busy with black tires at the moment. 302. I'm paying 302. To 311 a gallon. Yawn. Come on, guys. I pay 250 a liter. That's right. Yawn. That's funny. Yeah, it is for that light rail in Cali. Good bourbon is cheaper in California than in Pennsylvania. California taxes road repairs through gas purchase. Getting gas, I get bumped by guy's shoulder. Cost me $300 to get the dent out. Expensive tank of gas. Yeah, sounds like Michael. The nice thing about this camera here, let me bring that up. Let's see, this camera. So, no, this camera. So it's a pan tilt zoom. So let's change the angle a little bit and let you guys see that side of the. I'm not seeing any questions. Good. If I miss something, hi, I'm from the IRS, and I heard you are giving away free super tires. That's right. So let me adjust this camera a little bit. See if I can flatten that out. There we go. So I'll give you guys a different angle of the track. Maybe we can pick up some of it coming down the straight. Let's see what this footage looks like. There we go. So let's take a look at this footage for a minute. So you miss half. Oh, probably good. So what I'm trying to do is figure out what kind of camera angles. I won't know until I get there on Friday what the track looks like. But like what kind of interesting camera angles give you guys an exciting point of view of the track. And that's my hope, is that I can give you some interesting shots that make the live stream entertaining and fun. We will do some interviews. I'm going to have Oliver on, and we'll talk to Oliver from Professor Motor. And then I figure we'll have Ivan from Scale Auto on, since he's going to be there. And I have a feeling that Greg and Josh and Daniel and we'll get Rob on there. While I'm running my heat, somebody will have to be on the microphone. So who knows who the commentary is going to be, but so it should be fun. We'll try to make it as entertaining as possible, and then hopefully, you know, the winners of we'll get some drivers from every team to jump on and chat and talk to us about where they're from and how they got into slot cars, and we'll just try to keep keep the thing going, entertaining. But it's probably going to take about, I don't know, 8 hours maybe to run this race. It's a 6 hour race, but that's 6 hours of track time. And I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'm missing a braking point. I think I'm losing some speed at the end of this with the car going away from me. That was a little better. That was a 6.7. I just ran a 6.6 and a 6.7. Wow. There we go. And I just ran another 6.6. Car's running good. Car's running really good. Let's see how it compares to. This is a bone stock 908. Shouldn't be too far from it. I think the motor in this one is not quite as strong as in the red one, but it runs. This one runs pretty good. I'm not getting through the 7.3s. It just doesn't have the umph, but it has lots of laps on it. So I'll talk about the settings on this controller. So where I'm running my brake at about 18. Ooh, we got a cricket. Power at about 15. Sensibility at around 17. And anti-spin at around 18. Curve is on. Sensibility is set to soft. And obviously the adjustable brake. And then Ben was asking about the number above the resistor. There's a 63. I don't know if that's like, this is the 63rd controller made. If that's the number he was talking about. So anyway, I'm really digging this controller. It's well made. It works really, really well. Very impressive. And I have to give Greg a shout out. He had ordered a spare and let me buy his spare and ordered another one in his next order. So I would have time to get used to it before this race this weekend. So it looks like this 908 is 7.3s, 7.4s. It's definitely not as quick as the number 31. I know this is set up for a completely different track. This is the one Greg put together. And it's quiet and smooth, man. Yep. Off I go. So let's, I realized that I've got that. It's not rotating. It's stuck on that one camera angle. But not bad. It's 9:22. There we go. Turn that back on. Thanks, Patrick. I just saw your comment. Yeah. Gosh, really happy with that controller. We can run Greg's. Now this one, I probably will need to make some adjustment on the controller a little bit. Much longer car. These LMP cars from Scale Auto, the hypercars, but it's locked in the slot. Little loose. Oops. Just a touch loose. Tires were a little dirty. Clean them here. Where's my tape at? Oh, it's over there on the table. Let's keep my 7.3s. Let's see what we can get down to here. It doesn't get through the S turns quite as fast as the 908, but it definitely gets it down the straights, man. Ooh. Seven twos. Yeah. 7.1s. I'm getting there. I should be able to get down into the 6.9s with this. Man, that's a really good car. It's got the NSR light kit in it, which looks really cool. Okay, well, that talks me through that. Ooh, it's got some brakes for sure. Yeah, the special control, really happy with that controller. Yeah, let's wrap up the live stream. This has been fun. Guys, I really appreciate you tuning in. Back on the microphone. And you can see ran some decent laps, 667, 673, 673. We put in almost 100 laps. But man, yeah, thanks for tuning in. Glad everybody's here. Now the high-speed rail to nowhere. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in. I always feel bad running laps because I feel like it's boring, but let me know what did you think of those screens. This screen here, I think, is a good overview of the whole track. You can see everything, and I'm not that far away from the track, so it kind of tells me probably where I'm going to need to be over in Michigan, up in Michigan. So, 93 likes, 92 people watching, 1 thumbs down. Wah, wah, wah. That bad these days. Deliver more over the hill traffic. Hey, Ernest, thanks. I think I saw your email come through. So I'll get that shipped out to you. Thanks for the number. How adjustable does the sensitivity feel? Can you make it feel too sensitive? That's a good question, Ben. I feel like the range that I have, what I have in my DeFalco from my one end it makes it feel actually a little less sensitive than my stock network. Is it 292 that is the stock in the DeFalco? And then if I crank it up to 20, it feels probably a little like it's not actually probably slower than my 522 network. So I feel like it's got a good range from the sensitivity standpoint. Ben, this weekend, I know you're going to be at the race. You are welcome to try the controller out, and I'd love to get your opinion of how you think it feels. I will say that I did have a little mishap with the controller. I plugged in something extra into the track, and it backfed some power, and it got warm, but it doesn't look like it impacted it. It's working properly, but I was a little worried right off the bat. I heard that the DS controller is 270 now. It's still 190 here in Europe. Is it because of the new rates and taxes? I think it's a combination of a couple things, Jan. I think that it was so popular, and there was such a short supply that when it came in to the States, that they kind of cranked the price up a little bit on their retail, just to control, so they just didn't all disappear. I think they felt like it was underpriced, but yeah, it's almost $300 now. And somebody's car alarm is going off out front in my house. Good night, John. But yeah, thanks, Lotus. Appreciate it. Marty won the tires. That's right. Screenshot's fantastic, sharp as heck too. I feel like it looks pretty good, and I think that the lighting in here is not going to be as good as in the warehouse. Oliver sent me a picture from the warehouse, and I think it's going to be okay. I think we're going to have a decent video for the weekend. Is the power setting like a choke? I believe so, yes. Jim. Jim, after I get past this race, maybe I can box it up and send it to you, so then you can kind of do a review, and maybe let me know what you think. As long as I have it back by the Nationals in November. Yeah, Ben, we'll see you, man. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to getting a chance to catch up. Ben's a good guy we raced with, and he's fast, very fast. His team, I'm sure, will be ready to go. Good luck this weekend. Oh, you're going to be nice. You're going to. So that's funny that you mentioned that, Elmer. On my way to work this morning, I should post that video. The Wayland Cadillac teams drove through our downtown because we have some road construction going on, and they were trying to get on 35 West to go to Indianapolis, and 23 North to 35 West, that ramp is closed, so you have to get off at our Main Street exit and come down Main Street and out Bridge Street and jump on 35 there. And when I was going to work this morning, both of them, the Wayland liveried Cadillac racing trucks, were driving through town. It was pretty awesome. It got me pumped this morning. So have a great weekend. Enjoy that race, man. That's going to be fun. Jim, I would say yes, because that's power setting regardless of trigger position. Hope that helps. Yeah. Will there be a YouTube live stream of the race rerun? Yes. That's what I've been testing. And that's what these cameras are good. Yeah, Jim. After this weekend, man, I'll get with you, and maybe we can get that sent to you and give it a try. Yeah, Ben, we're gonna have some fun. It'll be good to hang out. Jan, good idea. Send it to Jim. Love his reviews. Yeah, Jim does an awesome job, and probably can speak way better to what the controller's doing than I can. So yeah, I would look forward to that. Wayne. Hey, Fox and Wolves. We're about ready to sign off. Sorry, guys. Thanks for tuning in, though. We appreciate it. But rerun, back to your question. Yes, there will be a YouTube live stream of the race. I will post. I got to do the graphic for it. I will probably post it tomorrow at some point because we'll be driving on Thursday night to get there on and get some practice and get set up on Friday. So tonight after this live stream, I'm going to start packing all of this stuff up. So, all right, guys. Yeah, thanks. This was good. I appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in. Glad you guys are here on Tuesdays. It just makes for a wonderful evening. I really look forward to it. And like I always say, let's have fun racing. Take care. And yeah, Ernest, we'll try to get this out to you. And I'll send Marty. I'll send your information on to Pam. So yeah, rerun. Yep, I'll get it posted so you'll see it out there. Yeah, be great, guys. Thanks. Go have fun racing.